Okay, welcome back. So, what we've managed to get. Right, we have. Let's see, we got an unfed pod, which gives stagger power for each attached parasite. So that's what we used the recycling bed that you lie on for. Now, that reduced our health a lot, didn't kill us. So, but I went to the recovering bed. So it turns out it is a set amount it heals you. It isn't just to full. So we are still a bit off full health. That said, though, we've also, as well as that, we've picked up a new weapon. So I've gone through, opened the remaining chests. None of the malignant ones. Again, they're just a consumable or a weapon would drop. We have max consumables at the moment. They're pretty good ones. So I mean, I could, for example, double suit repairing efficiency and then convert Oblights into integrity maybe. That could be a nice synergy if I'm on low health. And then we've got even anti-energy pulse. Use that, convert projectiles into Oblights, and just get a massive health boost all at once if I wanted to. So that we could just pop them all at once for like a big sort of DIY full heal. Anyway, we found this was the gun I went for. It was between this. There was a carbine with leech rounds. I was very tempted, but again, the leech rounds don't seem to be as good as you would first imagine. They only seem to proc once every now and then. From when I've used it, it's almost not noticeable. But this, with the proficiency increase, the overheat limit, and the full auto, this is pretty good. And a lot of its stats are in bonus damage and explosion radius. So this should definitely work for a weapon. And for further away targets, we've got that void beam if we need to focus someone down. Such as this guy. So, let's... Right. A bit annoying we took a hit there. Otherwise, fairly good. We've got the teleporter now, so we can go back whenever and wherever. That has pushed me over 200 Oblights. Now I can get either a 2-second reduction on my secondary here, now that we've got that 200. Or, let's see, we've got Void Beam. Does it tell me where the alt fire cooldown is? No, last time it was on 20. I don't know if it's specific to each cooldown, but we do already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. It's very long. I'm going to say that's probably about 35 seconds, that. Maybe a bit more. That is... Again, does it not tell me here? No, it doesn't. It's a long cooldown, but 2 seconds isn't much off of that, and it's a lot to spend. Whereas now that we've got the 200, it's either this one or the other. could get proficiency again. That'll be the last item that we take. That. Unless we get to 150 and want to buy a heal, which we may do, but we have some consumables that can kind of do that.
That melody. Always that melody. I didn't think I could do it after all this time, but the music is gone. I want to record this while I feel balanced. Now that the music is gone, I feel an ancient pulse at the center of the world. The hive mind discovered something in those depths. Whatever they found might be trapping me in the cycle. I must go deeper. The truth is waiting for me there. If what she says, if what I say is true, that could be my way out of the cycle.
2 upgrade slots. While stationary. Oh, that's bad. We need to get a parasite then. Okay, we've seen this before. And we've been out here before. So this will just have another glyph. We've nearly got enough. And it's marked on the map that, which makes me wonder if it's actually of some import, but I'm unsure as of yet. I'm unsure just how much it is important, you know, how important it could be. You know, I'm just sort of thinking, well, maybe, but at the same time, it's like, well, yes, it's marked on the map, but I don't know what it is, that area. It doesn't seem. Maybe when we can get the ability to swim, we might find out, but I don't know what it could be at the moment. Need to look as well, make sure that there's no statues of eyes knocking about. We want to get every amount of currency we can, if possible. We also do want to climb this tower. Just because more, not really that we need the so we don't need the, we can just jump up here. I don't think there is anything. We don't need to kill the boss, I don't think, to proceed. I just want to make sure I'm not leaving any items behind, really, more than anything else. Right, there is a statue there, but I'm not sure exactly what I can do with that information. It's like, okay, there's a statue, and can I reach him? Maybe. Yes, we can. On the side, are there any? No. Okay. Well, there's no fall damage as far as I'm aware, so we should be free to drop. And we can move on. Hopefully this still gives us a heal when we pass through. proficiency should be, yep, level 20 now. A mega heal for our tribbles. So we are now is that a inert teleporter? Odd. Okay. Data cubes go here. What else have we got? We can get money from this. The astronaut's there. Large shield. The astronaut, we need that. That's not bad. That's not bad. The thing that we want there is the astronaut. I figure we have to get that. Integrity is also just as important. Same icon here, but looks like a whirlpool. I'm not entirely certain where that would take us. Maybe future runs. We will take a scan here. Right, we have got ourselves a 1-up there. Now remember, that one will bring us out to that location. Unlike the astronaut, that's better for bosses. That one will bring us back where we stand. Speaking of standing, we don't want to be doing any of that with our weapon damage reduced by 75% while stationary. Right, we'll try this door again. Let's give it a go. We've seen this before. Remember, the purple ones cannot be dodged, which is why they're so dangerous. Well, cannot be dodged through, I should say. Oh, straight away we took a hit there. I'm beginning to understand why there's a item in the game that prevents slowdown effects. I bet that's what these areas of ice are about. Still have some robots here. Oh. I'm beginning to wonder if we leveled up that Seeker rifle, the essentially the LMG equivalent, if it would actually be very beneficial for us to do that. Because if it is homing to a certain amount, then Yes, if the attacks of it home, then oh, it's not a heal. God, look at the amount of health that lost us. He's gone in anti. I'm wondering if this maybe wasn't working before, maybe that's what the update's been. Running and then dead.
Something has infected one of my scout corpses.
Okay, we are not doing too hot. Oh, minor damage. Oh. I'm not liking the sharp difficulty spike as you enter this area. Okay. We've still got that one up, but I don't want to have to use it. Ugh, terrible. Our policy of not opening the chests, by the way, is gone. That's out of the window now. We're in the every advantage mode at this point. Anything that can give us an advantage we need to take immediately. We are running on fumes here. This is not an easy area. The enemies just seem to have way more health and do way more damage. They don't seem to necessarily be more difficult, again just tougher and harder hitting. Not my preferred method of increasing difficulty. I think peeking enemies like this is probably the way to go. Two left. Well, I don't think we'll live through any more. I see only one way forward after losing that. We've seen this before. Or does it need keys? We have to go through. Right. We have to go through. Ah. Listen to the silence. The creator destroyer went. Fragile idea released from self-surgery passed through the astronaut. Again, I think she's leaving these behind for herself at this point. Can't take damage right now. We'll be fine. Right. Boss. Flaming boss. Double boss, no. And then it's spawning those as well. Ugh. Why do they hit like absolute trucks? Just the drones. Like, that's nearly a quarter of my damn health. Just gone. I'm nearly dead. There's health around here. That was an upgrade. That was health. Okay, all you have to do is melee them, hit every single one of your overloads, and you might just get out with like an eighth of your health left. No biggie, right? Oh my god, how the hell do they expect you to do this? I do not know. It's just the difficulty spike. It's not like, oh hey, it's slowly increasing in difficulty like it has been all game. It's no, just sudden wall of difficulty. Like, again, that's all I can explain it as. It's a sudden wall. It's difficult to avoid being hit against these sorts of enemies. I imagine this is a really good gun if you can get the damn traits, but I unlocked it so late that I've not got the traits and I can't use it because, well, yeah, it's lacking any traits. It's not good enough right now. But yeah, the target-seeking LMG sounds amazing. It's just unusable at this moment. Because, again, I've not used it much. But, again, this leap in difficulty is ridiculous here. When I went from the first area into the desert, it was a mild increase in difficulty. Only mild. From that to the third area, there was a fairly steep difficulty increase, actually. Well, the third area is significantly harder than the first two. I'll say that. The fourth area, when you go back to the when you go back into the ruins, the jungle, it is, yeah, the going back into the jungle, it's not like a small difficulty increase. That's a huge one, that. Increase the chance of finding malignant. I need to use a parasite. It's not awful. It's not awful, and I need to find one and use one just to get rid of that curse. It's beginning to bug me now. But yes, as I was saying, it's this current area. The difficulty spike is a bit extreme for my taste. It's I think it's gone suddenly. It's too difficult. Like it's suddenly got way more difficult than it was. It's a bit much. I'm fairly certain this is the end. There's barely any level. It's like the level is to find the keys. So it seems to be almost a series of essentially challenge arenas. That's malignant. We need to get that. Yep, as soon as we're in, boss. Oh, it's a malignant version of one of those. Great. I am tickling him. Oh. I can't pick it up in time. I assume, yep. Ah, telefact. What time is it? I've got... that might be all I've time for. I might have to call it there for this one. I think it's a good point to stop. But again, that final area, the difficulty spike there, it's literally like, okay, if you get hit, you are dead. It's, you can only take, even with all of that health that we managed to accrue there, you can only take a handful of hits. I think it's incredibly unfair, but I do want to complete this game. I've come this far. I will keep headbutting this until I get through, but it's a strange one. This, I think I'll probably give my thoughts towards when we complete it. But so far, it's again the gunplay is excellent. The use of the PlayStation controller features are excellent. The visual style, the graphical fidelity, the mechanics, again the gunplay and the combat is top notch. The bosses are a masterclass in how to do bosses, but the roguelike elements in this game are, it's like the parts are there but they're not arranged correctly. A roguelike should not be multiple hours long. The final area seems to be a bit badly designed in terms of its difficulty. I think it's just sort of like, I'm assuming it's the final area. It gives me that sort of vibe. Unless maybe it's like the previous run where there were 3 areas, so maybe there's another one after that. But so far that area seems to be a spike and a half in difficulty. You know, it's not just, ooh, it's mildly worse. It's like, no, this is hell. This is frozen over hell. Welcome to it. Prepare to die. You know? It's not mildly worse. It's significantly worse. And I think just shy of just getting an incredibly good run, which I thought we had going then. I thought that was an incredibly good run. We had some really good items and artifacts and a good stat line. We managed to really buff our health up. But I think shy of having essentially an amazing run but also becoming significantly better at the game. Like, you should be able to hit the next area and within a couple of tries fairly easily accomplish it. We'll see. I'll be coming up to my 3rd attempt, assuming we get through the first area again, but it so far strikes me as it's just, this area is just hell. Have at it, but again, I'll push through. I want to see if I can get this beaten before Resident Evil releases at the end of this week. But we might want to see if we can just find maybe like LMG at the start, level up the traits perhaps, and then hope to roll one at the end when our proficiency's gone up, and then maybe a sort of faster firing spam weapon with sort of seeking sort of homing rounds on it, because I think that's what it has. It is called the Seeker rifle, I guess, after all, isn't it? I mean, perhaps that's what we need, just to mix up our tactics. If what we've got isn't working with these launchers, the launcher is good. It hits like a truck. It's full auto, but it's not against those flying enemies, and a lot of the enemies in the first area and the second area are flying. I think maybe we either level up the Hollow Seeker, see how that does. The pylon drive is terrible. It might be a case of carbine, blaster, or Hollow Seeker. The blaster might be the way forward. If we could, because they almost one-shot those drones, right? They almost one-shot them. This might be the way to go. That, or again a carbine with maybe leech rounds to give us a bit of sustainability, or we can see what the Hollow Seeker does. That might be the way we have to go with this, but I'll see you next time, and hopefully we can beat it fairly soon. I'll at least be aiming to. Right, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.